Turn around from me. You're under arrest right now.
For what?
You have a warrant.
For what?
Over here.
You got it already?
Moved it all the way.
5110.
Looks like the male's sitting on the bench. Gonna be on the east side of the covered bridge. You wanna try to make contact with him?
Copy.
On October 15th, 2025, a quiet neighborhood on Onyx Street was thrown into chaos when a 911 call came in from a woman named Syrena Waldron. She claimed a man, 32-year-old Trae Blackbear, had forced his way into her apartment and refused to leave. What began as a simple call for trespassing quickly spiraled into something much bigger, something no officer arriving on scene was prepared for.
I just turned on the lens with the 2. I'm going to contact the RP. She said his last name is Blackbear. DOB is going to be either 7:29:93 or 7:27:93.
The clock had barely passed the late afternoon hour when dispatchers received Syrena Waldron's urgent call. Her voice was shaky, nervous. She said Trae Blackbear had pushed his way inside her apartment and wouldn't leave. No matter how many times she told him to get out, dispatchers sent officers immediately. But before they even arrived, Waldron updated the dispatcher. Blackbear had finally walked out of her apartment and was heading down the road. At that moment, no one knew if he was armed, intoxicated, or ready to fight. All they knew was that he had already broken one boundary, and he might be willing to cross more.
Okay. Let me grab your name real quick so I know who I'm chatting with.
Ronnie Cates.
Okay. See, I appreciate it.
Chief Hamilton was the first to locate him. He spotted Blackbear near the covered bridge on Main Street. Blackbear wasn't running, but his posture made one thing clear. He wasn't in the mood to cooperate. As Hamilton approached, he began asking routine questions. Name, what happened, why he was at Waldron's apartment. But right away, something felt off. Blackbear refused to give his real name. He acted irritated, pacing back and forth and snapping back at the simplest questions. When Hamilton asked again, Blackbear gave a completely fake name, calmly, confidently, like he'd done it 100 times before. Hamilton explained he was investigating a possible forced entry. Blackbear denied everything. He insisted he left when asked and acted like this entire situation was pointless. But Hamilton wasn't convinced. Something wasn't lining up.
Go ahead.
I located a Trae Andrew Blackbear, date of birth 7/29/93.
He's not
He
real
has a
qualified.
full extradition warrant out of California for parole violation for sexual assault.
Meanwhile, Officer Slagle was also responding to the call. While driving, he stayed on the phone with Waldron to clear up the details. She told him something important. There wasn't actually a forced entry. Blackbear didn't break the door or use physical force, but he did refuse to leave when she repeatedly asked him to. And she confirmed his real name, Trae Blackbear. Slagle passed that name to dispatch. Seconds later, Hamilton heard the correct name over the radio, and everything changed. Blackbear had lied to his face, but that wasn't the worst part. Dispatch confirmed he had an active extraditable warrant out of California. The charge? A parole violation related to sexual assault. This was no longer a minor incident. This was now a high-risk arrest.
No, that's good enough. He's not cooperative.
I'm gonna cooperate.
Copy.
You told me you were going to get violent.
No, I'm not.
That's what you told me when you were sitting there.
No, I'm not.
That's what you said.
I'm not, though.
Put that down, please.
You just asked me to pull her up.
I didn't ask you to pull it out. I was asking you what it was.
Okay, can my friend get my stuff?
Yes. Go ahead and stand up and turn around from me. You're under arrest right now.
For what?
You have a warrant.
For what?
Stand up and turn around, or you can get tased.
Hamilton and Slagle regrouped and approached Blackbear again. This time, they weren't asking questions. They were preparing for resistance. Officer Slagle stepped forward. Trae, you're under arrest. Blackbear immediately pushed back. For what? What did I even do? At that moment, Hamilton positioned himself slightly behind Blackbear, Taser ready. He knew a person with an active warrant, especially for a violent charge, often reacts unpredictably. Blackbear kept arguing. His breathing changed. His shoulders squared up. He glanced around, scanning for escape routes. And then, just as Slagle stepped closer to secure him, Blackbear made his move.
Put the phone down.
Okay.
You okay? You okay? Roll on your stomach. Drop the knife. 5110, we did digital. He's got knife. Drop the knife. Roll away from it. Roll away from it. You're gonna be shot.
224, you out with him?
Roll away from it. You're dead.
Fuck you.
Drop the knife. Get on the ground. Drop it.
Expiration.
5110, he's got a knife. He's trying to stab 24. We've got multiple shots away.
Copy. Attempted to stab 5124, multiple shots away.
We need medical code 3 to this location. He's got a knife. He tried to stab him.
Without warning, Blackbear spun away and bolted. Hamilton and Slagle lunged after him, yelling commands. Stop! Get down! Trae, don't run! But Blackbear was already sprinting toward the road, dodging between trees, trying to break the officer's line of sight. Hamilton deployed his taser, wires shooting forward, but Blackbear twisted at the perfect moment, and the probes missed. Now he was running full speed. The officers took off after him, boots slamming against the pavement as they chased him toward a narrow walkway by the bridge. Traffic slowed as drivers watched the chase unfold in real time. Blackbear's goal was clear. Get away! Disappear into the neighborhood. Anything to avoid being taken in on that warrant. Blackbear tried to sprint toward the bridge, but he didn't get far. Hamilton deployed his taser again, dropping him long enough for officers to close in and handcuff him. Even on the ground, he argued and struggled. But once dispatch reconfirmed the warrant from California, the situation was over. He was taken into custody and prepared for extradition. Thanks for watching. If you want me to cover another case in this same detailed format, just tell me which one.